I buried my twin in the wall. I was 8 when I buried Marlo in the wall. She was my twin, but no one knew she existed. Born sickly and small, my parents kept her hidden. They told neighbors she hadn't survived birth. But she did, barely. She was kept upstairs, away from the world, while I went to school and played outside like a normal kid. Marlo lived in the shadows. I was the sunlight. And I loved her. I did. Until the day I didn't. It happened in the basement. We weren't supposed to be down there, but we often snuck away together, our secret place. We played hide and seek, told stories, imagined a world where she could come outside. That day she was loud, repetitive, humming a broken little tune over and over again. I told her to stop. She didn't. I pushed her. She fell backward and hit the concrete. The sound, her skull cracking, was instant and final. She didn't move. I panicked. I waited for her to breathe, to twitch, to laugh like it was a prank. But she didn't. So I buried her. Behind the loose bricks in the crawlspace wall. I dragged her there, stuffed her small body behind the crumbling mortar, and sealed it shut as best I could. I told no one. Not even Mom and Dad. They never asked. Years passed. My parents got old. The house aged with them. After they died, I inherited it. I didn't want it. But I returned, more out of obligation than anything, and decided to fix it up to sell. The first night back, I heard scratching. Faint. Inside the walls. I told myself it was mice. The second night, the scratching grew louder. Closer. The kind of sound that feels like it's coming from inside your head. That night, I dreamt of Marlo. Pale. Cold. Her lips moved, but no sound came out. I woke up drenched in sweat. On the mirror above the bathroom sink, written in steam though no shower had been run, were 4 words. I waited for you. I didn't sleep again. The third day, I went into the basement. The crawlspace wall looked the same, sealed. Solid. But something was off. The air felt wrong. Heavy. I chipped at the mortar with a hammer. Bricks fell away easily. And behind them, nothing. No bones. No body. Just dust, torn fabric, and an empty void. Had someone already found her? Had she ever been there? That night I heard humming. The same melody she used to sing. La 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 la. It came from the vents. The floorboards. The attic. I followed it. The attic door, nailed shut since childhood, was cracked open. I stepped inside. In the corner sat her old rocking horse. It swayed gently. Back and forth. Creak, creak. By the window stood a figure. Thin. Still. Long hair hanging in matted strands. A white dress. Bare feet. She didn't turn around. Just raised one hand. And scratched the window. I tried to leave the house the next morning, but the front door wouldn't open. Deadbolt jammed. Windows wouldn't budge. I was trapped. Each night she came closer. Reflections. Whispers. Scratches on the walls in the shape of letters. Always the same message. Let's trade places. On the 5th night I returned to the basement. The crawlspace was different now. A tunnel had formed. One I had never seen before. I crawled through it. Dirt closed in around me, thick and wet. It felt like I was being swallowed. And then I emerged into a room that couldn't exist. Stone walls. No lights. In the center, a bed. On the bed, Marlo. Eyes closed. Hands folded over her chest. She looked exactly the same. As if no time had passed. Her eyes opened. And she smiled. You buried me, she said. But not deep enough. I turned to run. The tunnel was gone. She stood up. The earth groaned. The wall shifted. Whispers rose, other voices. Names I didn't know. Children maybe. All buried. All waiting. I screamed, clawing at the dirt, trying to dig my way out. But it was no use. She stepped closer. Let's trade places, she whispered again. And everything went black. The house was found months later. Neighbors complained of strange smells. The real estate agent said the property had gone oddly cold. Inside, police found food on the counter. Coffee in the pot. And in the basement, a freshly sealed wall. Perfectly rebuilt. No cracks. But visitors say that if you stand close, you can hear it. Faint, steady scratching. And sometimes, a voice muffled by layers of brick and gilt. I'm still here.